just gonna do this. Okay. Let's talk books. What's up, book fam? It is your girl Shantae here. Why do I keep saying it like that? I have no idea. Any hooters, it is a gloomy afternoon. Actually, it's like early evening when I'm videoing this video because hashtag mom life. This is the only time that I had to sit down and go ahead and do, let's try that again. This is the only time that I had to sit down and talk to you guys about our recent book haul that we did at the Timberwood, I believe it's called Lacey Timberwood Library. So in an effort, okay, to feed my book addiction but not spend any money, I decided that it was time for me to adult and for me to be a responsible adult and go use our local library. It has been a long time since we went ahead and visited a library just because of the pandemic and all that other stuff. So it's been a minute since we've been actually in a library. So I wanted to go ahead and check out a new library that is close to our local area that we could go ahead and support. So there are a few that we have surrounding us. We're very fortunate that we have access to so many different libraries. However, this one sparked my interest. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see this, but my hair is so staticky today. Like I did the side part because I was feeling very nostalgic. I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and try to get this like side part going again. Anyway, and yeah, my hair is always super staticky. I always have like a million baby hairs, even though my littlest is literally 4. He's 4. When is this baby hair stuff gonna stop? Getting back to what we were talking about. So we went ahead, I took the kiddos, my whole tribe, and I went ahead to our local library, which is the, like I mentioned, the Lacey Timberwood public library, and I cannot even begin to explain how exciting it was for us. I wish I had taken some video clips so that you guys could like come along with us, like do like a little bit of a vlog. I wasn't even thinking about it. We left super late in the day, in the afternoon, and I was just like, I just want to get there, see what it's about, and see if we can find any good books. So lo and behold, we all found books. Even my 4-year-old found 3 books that he liked. He actually picked one out for mom, and was very adamant that I check this book out, and I left it out there, so I didn't even bring it in the stack that I picked out for myself. But all of us had, I think all together we checked out, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 18 books, maybe a little bit more. And I'm hoping that I will be able to use a few of these in my upcoming TBR. For the month of December, I'm currently reading and listening to an audiobook at the same time. 2 totally different titles, but that will be another video, so stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified every single time we upload a new video, which I'm hoping you guys will be weekly. So fingers crossed that Shan can adult like she plans. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's jump into all the books that I picked out from our recent library haul. If you guys have a local library near you, I highly recommend just getting a library card and keeping it just in case in your back pocket and visiting it quite often. It's definitely opened my eyes to the fact that like I have access to an endless supply of books to feed my bookish addiction, and I don't have to pay for any of them unless of course I don't return them, which that doesn't go with the whole adulting thing. So there's that. Okay, so a few cool things, a few new things that I'm trying out. I'm really just starting to figure out what type of books I like. So far, all the books that I've read from like August to now have pretty much been all really highly recommended books in my opinion. I know that they may not suit everyone's reading taste, but I'm starting to like really figure out the things that I like. And as of right now, I blame it on the whole fall vibes, because fall I feel like it just needs to be extended longer than what it is. And so does the Christmas season. Like, December needs to be more than just a month, because it's not okay. It's not okay. Because I got stuck in this like murder mystery type of style of reading. A few of the ones that I read were The Girls I've Been. I think it's The Girls I've Been before. The Girls I've Been by Tess Sharp. Whoops. I'm looking at it right now. Dial A for Aunties, and then Arsenic and Adobo was the most recent one that I finished, that if you guys follow me over on Instagram, which is at Seance Cummings, you would have seen it in my recent stories. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear my 4-year-old screaming. It's late in the day, guys. It's almost dinner time. Okay, back to what we were talking about. So I'm really just starting to figure out, you know, the genres that I'm interested in, the books that are a little bit more appealing to me. I will be honest and completely transparent and let you guys know that I am completely sold 99.999% of the time because of the cover. So I am definitely like a cover buyer. I forget what the term is that they use on BookTube, but cover buys. Cover buys, that's what it is. I will see a book, and if it catches my eye, I read a little bit of the synopsis. I try to breeze through the first chapter just to see if it's really something that I would, you know, actually finish. But majority of the time, it is the cover that sells me, and I'm like, I just want it on my bookshelf. So I lost my train of thought. Do any of you other moms do that? I'm over here fiddling with pens. Okay, so the books that I picked up, a few of them are going to be in my December TBR. So maybe I shouldn't mention those ones, but I really want to. Okay, let me, hang on. One second. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and mention them. And a couple of the books that I bought are my first ever. It's my first time ever reading graphic novels. I've never read graphic novels before. It's definitely something that's very popular amongst my kiddos. All 3 of my girls absolutely love graphic novels, like the Babysitter's Club. My oldest is really into like historical graphic novels. Is that what you would call it? I'm really not good with the proper terms, so bear with me. But I did go ahead and pick up a few that I've been seeing on my BookTube videos that I've been watching, as well as like my Instagram. It's been popping up as a popular book. So some of the titles are not all going to be geared towards like Christmassy reads, but these are just a few that I really wanted to read that I haven't started yet. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just kidding, because that one's actually mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we have 6 books. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the graphic novels. The first one that I got was Seance Tea Party. I actually heard about this book from another booktuber. Her name is Alexandria Rosehill. I hope I'm saying that correctly, and I believe that I am. I love her channel. If you guys are needing recommendations for middle grade reads, I highly recommend watching and supporting her channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Her channel is always something, whenever her videos pop up, they're always something that I look forward to. She actually recommended all 3 of these books, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm super excited. I've never read a graphic novel before, so this will definitely be a first. But this one here says, growing up is terrible. No one has time to play outside or use their imagination or do anything fun. If that does not sound like what the Middle Shelf Club is all about, like, why do we have to grow up? Why do we have to grow up? Where does it say that our imaginations need to stop as you get older? So it also says, who wants that? Not Nora, or not Laura. I called her Nora. Okay, she's determined to still have fun, even after her friends all seem to fade away with their new interests and new friends. A magical tea party introduces Laura and Alexa, the ghost that haunts her house. Alexa will be a kid forever, but what will happen as Laura continues to get older? And if you guys can see the cover, look how cute the illustrations are. I mean, I can't even. I know this was like supposed to be like a fall read, but I'm really, really excited and looking forward to reading this soon, very soon. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to whack this out within a day, like, you know, amongst adulting and parenting and momming. Okay, the next book that I have is called The Witch Boy. This was another one that Alex had recommended, and I'm super excited to get to it. I wanted to get it for me to take back home to Hawaii, which we were back home, for those of you that don't know, we were back home in Hawaii in October, and I had high hopes of getting all these books that I wanted to read to film down there and all these. It just didn't happen, okay? Realistically, it didn't happen. So The Witch Boy, let's see if I can find a little. Even magic has rules. Everyone in Astor's family is born with magic. Boys grow up to be shapeshifters, girls into witches. No exceptions. But Astor can't seem to get the hang of shapeshifting. Instead, he spends his time spying on the witchery lessons the girls are getting. He seems to have a knack for casting spells and wants to know more. But the only person he can share his growing gift with is Charlie, a girl from the non-magical side of town. So I'm really excited to read this one as well. I liked the illustrations that I saw in here earlier when I was kind of like flipping through it. And guys, I only have like 3 weeks to read all these books that I got, and then I can probably extend it, which I might just have to go ahead and take advantage of that. But yeah, guys, like, look at this. I'm still in my like spooky vibes. I'm still very much in my spooky vibe, like mindset. I just can't get out of it yet. Okay. The next one that I got is the Tea Dragon Tapestry. I actually meant to get the Tea Dragon, was it Society, which is the first? I think it's the first book. Hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on. This book is huge. Okay, you guys. Okay, I'm pretty sure it said it here. Yeah, so it says here Tea Dragon Society, which I think I was supposed to get that one first, but I saw Tea Dragon and I was immediately like shooketh. Okay, and the illustrations in this book are adorable. For those of you that know me from Instagram, you know that my daughters all love dragons, especially my middle girl, Sophia. She is dragon obsessed. Wings of Fire are her jam. So I'm really excited to use this maybe as like a read aloud for us, just to keep things fun and light. But you guys, the illustrations in here are so beautiful. I can't even, like, look at this cover. Look at that cover. If it doesn't give you like fairy vibes, I don't know what's the matter with you. What is the matter with you? But anyway, okay, so it says here, it's so rare to find, oh, nope, that's not what I was supposed to read. Over a year since being entrusted with Ginseng's care, Greta still can't chase away the cloud of mourning that hangs over the timid tea dragon. As she struggles to create something spectacular enough to impress a master blacksmith in search of an apprentice, she questions the true meaning of crafting and the true meaning of caring for someone in grief. Oh, I think I need to go get the first one, you guys. Okay, note to self, because we're going to be going to the library soon to return all of the other books that my kiddos have already breezed through. I'm going to postpone this one. I need to read the first one before I read this one, because there's a whole like backstory on it. Okay, that's going to be on my to-do list. But nevertheless, if you guys have kiddos that love dragons, that love graphic novels, and that's another thing. My mom brain's kicking in. I'm really sorry, you guys. It's a hot mess over here. But that's another thing that I wanted to mention. If you guys have kiddos that are struggling readers, or ones that are just not into, you know, chapter books, which I totally understand, pick up a graphic novel for them. I kid you not, it will get them excited about reading. It will get them into the habit of reading. That's actually what worked for my middle girl, Sophia, my middle daughter. She was a struggling reader. Like, holy schmoly, it was, you're just pulling teeth trying to get her to read, okay? And now I never, ever have to fight with her or, you know, basically pull my hair out, like I said, for her to read a book. And it's all because we let her start off with graphic novels to encourage her, build up her confidence, and then now she's reading chapter books. I mean, Wings of Fire. Audiobooks are also a really, really, really good tool to use. If you guys are looking for a couple of different apps, I could recommend some. Go ahead and drop it down in the comments below. But yeah, graphic novels are a great place to start. I don't know who said that graphic novels don't count as reading or count as real reading. They lied. Whoever said that, they lied. My double chin even came out on that one. She says they lie. Okay, so those are 3 of the books that I got. I'm going to stick them on the side. The last three that I got, and they will be mentioned in my December TBR, so spoiler alert for that. I have a very big stack for December. Like, I have a very ambitious TBR, which I'm super excited to share with you guys. But the last three that I got, we have Bookish. Okay. Talk Bookish to Me. This is by Kate Bromley. I saw this on Amazon. I still have it in my cart actually as an item that's saved. And I know that this doesn't technically go with like Christmassy reads, but it's something that I want to put on my December TBR because it's my December TBR. So there's that. Talk Bookish to Me. It's just basically about Kara Sullivan's life is full of love. I'll bet fictional. Ooh, I swear I can read, you guys. I promise. As a best-selling romance novelist and influential bookstagrammer, she's fine with getting her happily ever after fix between the covers of a book. But right now, not only is Kara's best friend getting married next week, which means big wedding stress, but the deadline for her next novel is looming and she hasn't written a single word. So I guess this is just going to be like her finding the inspiration to write her novel. Let's see, hold on. But can she embrace the unlikely, ruggedly handsome muse who pushes every one of her buttons to save the wedding, her career, and just maybe write her own happy ending? Okay, so it's totally a little romance going on here. Also writing and finishing her book. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. I'll get better on the whole synopsis of these things, okay? The whole synopsises. But anyway, Talk Bookish is one of the books that I would like to add to my December TBR. If not, I might just have to go ahead and purchase it on Amazon and add it to an upcoming TBR. Yeah. The next one, because how could I not? It's another one of the books that I have in my Amazon saved list. It is The Bookshop of Second Chances. It is also a novel. This is by Jackie Fraser. And it says, a woman desperate to turn a new page heads to the Scottish coast and finds herself locked in a battle of wills with an intriguingly aloof bookseller in this utterly heartwarming debut novel by Jackie Fraser. It was a cover like snag for me. Like, I saw it on the shelf, I read Bookshop, and I was like, sold. So we have that one. And then the last one that I got from our little library haul is Meet Me in London. It had snow on the cover, you guys. Like, how much more Christmassy could I get, right? Right? Yeah. Meet Me in London by Georgia I'm going to butcher this last name. Toffolo? By Georgia. Okay, so anyway, this one, oh, yep, she's UK based. Okay, so it says here, an aspiring fashion designer, Victoria Scott, has big dreams of opening her own boutique in Chelsea, but after her vile ex cheated her out of their business venture, there's little chance she'll be quitting her day job anytime soon. Single for the holidays is bad enough, but with a posh new department store set to open at the end of her road, her dreams are running on fumes. I'm sorry, you guys. I totally just covered up a little like hiccup burp. Okay, so that's basically all the books. That is all the books that I got on my little library haul. I'm super excited to share with you guys all of the things that I have coming up for my December TBR. Like I mentioned, 3 of those books I'm hoping to stick on my TBR, but I have a very ambitious stack of books to read for December, and I'm gonna have to like regroup and figure out whether or not I can actually do it, because I just don't want to stress myself out. I want to enjoy all of the reads, all of the romance books that I have coming in, which is also a new genre that I'm not used to. Yeah, I just want to go ahead and enjoy reading in the month of December and just fill my heart with all these beautiful stories. Okay, so those are all the books that I got on our little haul. I swear the next time that we go ahead and do another library trip, I will take you guys with me. Thank you guys for making it. If you've watched to the end of this video, if you could, go ahead and spread the aloha. We would love if you could help us grow our channel and our bookish fam here on the Middle Shelf Book Club. Other than that, I hope you folks are having an amazing December, and I look forward to seeing you guys in our next video. Bye.